just thought this was just another episode of the podcast.
No, it's a special one.
I feel like I should be wearing my wedding dress. Can you become a better person as soon as the clock strikes midnight? Should you? And what can you do to change it? The overwhelming statement from everyone else was that it was a lot of shit.
It sounds like people are aware of New Year, New Me, but are kind of rejecting it.
What is 2026 going to have in store for Posh and Specs? Why are we wearing these masks?
Well, I'm going to tell you in just a second, Hannah. Welcome to the New Year's Eve episode of Posh and Specs.
This is Posh.
And this is Specs.
And, I mean, it's pretty obvious we're going to be talking about New Year today.
Well, absolutely.
But first, please take the mask off.
Okay.
Because it's really distracting.
I've been looking forward to putting this on, though.
I know, but I can't actually talk to you with that on because it's really distracted me. Let's put them down.
Yes. So before we get into the New Year's Eve, how was it? How was Christmas? How was everybody?
Oh, it was amazing. It was so good. Got some really nice gifts. Everybody loved my gift because that's always a bit of a worry, isn't it? That someone wants to return something.
How was lunch?
It's Christmas dinner, James. And Christmas dinner was wonderful, thank you. I cooked exquisitely well, might I add.
The tatties?
The tatties were peak this year. I actually roasted them for like nearly 4 hours. Yeah, on a low roast. So I would recommend anyone does that next year. But they were phenomenal. What about you? How was your Christmas?
Oh, absolutely amazing. Absolutely brilliant.
Who did you spend it with?
You know what I had this year?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever had honey roasted pigs in blankets?
No.
No, M&S is doing it. And I was like, yeah, we're getting them.
That sounds amazing.
Yes, and they are great.
That sounds really good. And were you up in Yorkshire again this year?
Yeah, we were. Mum actually came up.
Oh, she came with you?
Yeah, so she did a bit of a double Christmas this year. So she joined us for half, and then she went down to London to see my brother and my nephew and whatnot. So it was really sweet. So we did a bit of both. So we did the BBs that I told you about.
Yeah.
With the band. Mum's never done that before. It was really lovely. She had a really good time.
Nice.
And yeah, I had loads to eat.
That's great. Your mum is one of my favourite people. Anyway, today's topic is pretty obvious.
Yes.
We need to talk about New Year.
We do. Well, it's coming. It's here.
It's here.
It's happening.
It's happening tomorrow. And I just feel that there's a huge cultural divide with things that I do at Hogmanay, as I would say, and things that you do on New Year's Eve, as you would say.
It's actually surprising how different New Year's Eve is in Scotland as it is just down here in England.
New Year's Eve in Scotland, Hogmanay, as we would call it. No one knows where that comes from, by the way, the Hogmanay thing.
Wow.
We don't really know what it means. It's not Gaelic or anything. We have no idea where it comes from. But people would refer to New Year's Eve as Hogmanay, but really, from olden times, Hogmanay runs from like the 31st of December to the 2nd of January. So it's like a 3-day festival.
Oh, wow.
So it's a really big deal.
It's completely different. It's just so different.
Yeah. Street parties. Edinburgh is massive on Hogmanay. They have the Edinburgh Street Party and it's like up the Royal Mile and it's ticketed and it's crazy. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about today.
And you're excited to do your first ever New Year's down here in London town?
Well, I'm apprehensive because it's a very traditional time of year in Scotland. It feels wrong to not be in Scotland for Hogmanay
because it's the same time zone.
It's the same time zone, that's true. But I feel like for me, New Year's a very Scottish thing. Everyone sings Auld Lang Syne.
Yes, everywhere in the world.
Everywhere in the world.
Even in America.
And apparently it's huge in Asia. Everyone sings it. Yeah. And we all do Auld Lang Syne, which Robert Burns wrote. And Robert Burns comes from Ayrshire, which is where I'm from. So it just feels really strange to not be home.
Which is why I really wanted us to do a New Year's Eve episode. Because we were thinking, do we do it? Do we not do it? But no,
that makes perfect sense.
This is perfect.
You look as if you should be hosting the Edinburgh Street Party this
year. I did
this
for you.
I'll be honest, James. You look amazing, but you've made me feel slightly underdressed. I just thought this was just another episode of the podcast.
No, it's a special one.
I feel like I should be wearing my wedding dress and really tartaning it up a bit.
Yeah.
Do you know what tartan that is that you're wearing?
Well, yes, this is my my family print.
Which is?
Sure.
So I'd done a little bit of research because I seen you ironing those trousers earlier, those trews. And I took a little snapshot of them and I put it into ChatGPT and I asked, what tartan is this? Because you had mentioned to me previously that is the Shaw tartan. But according to ChatGPT and other sources, because that's not always reliable, that is the McDonald tartan. And you aren't related to anyone with the surname McDonald.
No.
Beautiful tartan, and it goes with your complexion, and the whole thing looks amazing. But I actually think that you are being fraudulent of the McDonald tartan.
You're joking.
And I'm not saying that 100% because I need to do a bit more research on the Shaw tartan. But as far as I'm aware, that is the McDonald tartan.
Oh.
Listen, the main thing is that you look fantastic. You have made me feel slightly underdressed, though.
Well, I'm sorry, but can you show me any tartan you're
I
wearing?
have some tartan.
Okay.
I have some.
You brought the bow out.
I've got a little bow on. Really, I just didn't think we were going to this much of an effort. Really.
Well, we did.
However, what I have done.
Okay, yeah.
To make it up to you.
Yeah.
Is I've got us a little drink.
What's our drink of the week?
I felt like it was only right and only respectful that we have a wee dram of whiskey.
Yes.
So really at the Bells, you would usually have a champagne, wouldn't you? But I think it's nice to have a wee dram and toast to friends old and new.
We're going to toast to that.
Lounge.
Wow. Cheers.
Mm.
Oh, yeah. Bloody hell.
Do you recognise what whiskey that is?
That's Aaron. And
It's
I like
an Aaron
it.
whiskey.
And I really love it.
And anyone who's seen... Oh, I've got
Gosh.
a numb tongue now. But anyone who's seen the podcast before will know that we both have connections to the Isle of Arran.
Yes.
Scotland.
It's on the drinks trolley as well.
It's on the drinks trolley. It's been there a while, so it's a little bit dusty. But it is a really nice whiskey.
That's actually... Yeah, no, I love this one.
Yeah.
Thank
it's a really nice one. Not at all.
Cheers. FYI, when you said that before we went into it, you said a couple of lines and I actually understood nothing. The bells on the...
Oh, on the belt.
Don't know what that means, the bells. And I don't think other people will know.
What?
I don't know. I don't know what the bells are.
What do you call midnight?
The
bells.
Didn't know that.
No.
Oh, so of course you'd have that makes more sense. You'd have champagne
so
at midnight.
At the bells.
At the bells.
I can't believe that's a Scottish thing. So I would say, like when the clock strikes midnight on Hogmanay, which is a whole other thing we need to talk about, that's called the bells. It must be that they used to ring bells at midnight.
Oh, sure, yeah, that makes sense.
That must be where it comes from. But that's crazy to me that's not what you would refer that to. What would you just say midnight?
Midnight.
So we would say you're staying up for the bells. What are you doing for the bells?
It must be because of the bells ringing and whatnot.
Mad. This is mad.
I'm having another bit of this.
So I learn things every day on this podcast. And I'm really becoming more culturally aware. Talking about New Year. I feel like it's a big time of closing a chapter almost. And for me, don't know about you, but 2025 I would say has been the best year of my life.
So start me off. Q1, what was that? The show.
So was in a reality TV show.
Yep.
Secretly at the beginning of the year because we weren't allowed to say where we were going, what it was, etc., etc.
And that was difficult.
That was really difficult to keep under wraps.
I couldn't tell my mum.
No.
I didn't tell... The only person I told was Michael.
So I would love to say the same, but I probably told way more people than I should have.
Did you?
Yeah. I feel like I told quite a lot of people, but I tried to keep it as low-key as I could. But we went and done the show.
Yep.
We were away for quite a significant period of time and had to hide where we were. And it just felt like you were living this double life. It was an amazing feeling.
Yeah, it was awesome.
When you're working with a production company and a broadcaster as big as we were, you're treated like kings and queens, aren't you?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I mean, the whole experience was so positive. So that was amazing. And then I came out with 30 grand out of the show, which is a huge amount of money.
Brilliant.
Which was so nice to, in the first quarter of my year, I knew that no matter what happened the rest of the year, I was going to be financially sorted for life.
Yeah.
Which I know is dramatic when it's 30 grand, but really it solves all your problems, really.
Yeah.
So that was amazing. And then I got married in between filming the show and the show being aired. So no one knew I'd done anything yet. So the wedding was amazing. Like, you were there.
Brilliant.
We've spoke about it previously, but it was like an amazing day. And then the show came out and there was all the excitement that came with that. So
and your house, right? Isn't that something to do with your house?
Yeah, we've bought our house.
Yes.
So yeah, it just feels It feels amazing.
You've started a podcast.
We've started a podcast in the last bit of the year.
Yeah.
So I just think this has been the best year, and I'm almost worried that next year's not going to live up to my expectations.
Oh,
yeah.
What are your expectations?
More of the same. I want more money, more everything. I can't get married again.
Would you go on TV again?
I would definitely do it again if opportunity knocked, but it would have to be under different circumstances. Not same as you. Not that the circumstances were bad in any way. It was so positive. But yeah, it's just been an amazing year. I want more of the same next year. What about you? Have you just had like a mediocre year?
No.
An average year?
No.
Is this
not
in your
at
top
all.
5% of years ever?
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah, this is up there as a core memory year for sure. Because of all basically very similar reasons. But also like career wise, just family seem happy and healthy.
Yeah.
You know, we got to take these moments now, and that's just wicked. Like, yeah, it's definitely a year that I'm not complaining about at all. But next year, I almost want it to be like 2025 plus.
Enhanced.
Yeah.
Should we pay the upgraded subscription for 2026?
Yes, please. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. If someone were to give me, I'll pay it. I'd be like, yeah, I'll pay for the upgrade.
We want the platinum package.
Yeah, 4K, no ads.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
down.
that.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Well, it's lovely to know that we both had a lovely year.
Yeah.
Shall we hit the fine streets of London and see what everyone else thinks about New Year?
Yeah, so I think we really focused when asking questions yesterday.
Oh, you did, yes.
We focused on the New Year, New Me movement.
Yes.
So I feel like this New Year, New Me has been floated around for a really long time now. And I wanted to know, is it true? Can you become a better person as soon as the clock strikes midnight? Should you? And what can you do to change it? So let's see what the people have said.
From my notes, it sounds like people are aware of New Year, New Me, but are kind of rejecting it.
Love that. Yeah. Let's get into it.
We have a lovely girl that was heading back from the gym, if you remember her.
Yes.
She actually said...
Nisha.
Here,
her name was Nisha.
Nisha, that's it.
She was lovely.
She said she is following the New Year, New Me and doing gym. And funny enough, she had her gym bag in her hand at the time when we spoke to her.
So she was actually...
She was giving it a go.
She was giving it a go already.
Yes.
Before the new year even starts.
And yes, she's ahead of it. But she's the only one.
So she was the only person out of everyone we spoke to yesterday that said that she was getting involved with New Year, New Me.
Yes.
Interesting. So the overwhelming statement from everyone else was that it was a lot of shit.
Yeah. There were two other women. They said, kind of.
Oh, that's quite telling.
That means it's not going anywhere.
That's not going anywhere. You can't go into something with a kind of attitude.
There was a girl called Marina who said it won't last more than a day.
But then that's setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, I think she knew that she was going to fail.
Yeah. So do you remember the guy Jason? Have you wrote this down?
Yes, I do. Hang on a sec.
Is he in the book? So Jason had said that
Yeah, I got him.
he's given up on New Year, New Me.
Yeah.
Because he almost thinks that he was setting the bar too high for himself. So he was saying he was going to go to the gym every single day and all he was going to eat was salad and chicken. Nothing else. Like he was going to be so disciplined that he was setting the bar too high that he was just going to fail.
That was the guy that said he was going to pre-cook all his meals a week in advance and he's never done anything like that before.
Meal prep.
Yes.
That's a big one that people were saying, wasn't it?
Yes.
That you'd expect, that basically everyone was saying they were expected to go to the gym every day and eat clean and, how it's just so unrealistic that you're ever going to be able to keep up with that. And that is what Jason had said when we met him.
I actually feel a little bit bad in a way because Jason, in a way, had the right intention, but just set that target too high. Whereas maybe if he set it just a little bit lower, he might succeed.
Exactly. Instead of saying you're going to go to the gym every day, let's say you're going to go twice a week.
Yeah, especially if he's going 0 at the moment.
Eat as clean as you can. And if you can meal prep for one day of the week, you're making your life a little bit easier.
And he might smash that at least till the end of January.
Yeah, and he might not. And if he does, then who cares?
And yeah, we should have actually told him that right there.
We should have said that because all we said was, thanks for talking to us, Jason. See you later.
Whereas we should have said, Jason, lower those expectations and you might succeed. That might be.
Poor Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right, to be fair.
So I've also got here Jess. Remember Jess?
Yeah, the girl with the long dark hair.
Yep. Who basically was like, screw it. I'm not subscribing.
She's not subscribing to New Year, New Me. Was she the one that said that from, I think this was so funny, I think this was her.
Yeah.
That she said that from October. onwards,
Mhm.
she basically just does whatever she wants, doesn't go to the gym, gets really lazy, eats whatever she wants, as soon as the clocks change, because she thinks, bugger it, I'll wipe the slate clean in January and none of this will matter.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
I like that. I like her approach. I also like the way she said it with such confidence. I wasn't going to then say, oh, you know what I mean? I took it as gospel. I was like, she does this every year.
I do like her approach, but what I would say is that for 2 full months out of the year, she's eating like shit, not looking after herself, drawing the curtains, getting into bed early and just thinking, yeah, whatever. And 2 months out the year's quite a high percentage. But then I kind of I have respect for that.
I respect her though.
I feel like I probably do that all year round. So at least she's only doing it for 10 months, for 2 months out of the year, you know?
Yeah, she was wicked.
Yeah, I liked her. Yeah.
We actually had 2 guys that literally just responded to you saying no.
So basically what people are saying is that they know they're setting themselves up for failure and they don't, maybe people think that they don't need to better themselves.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Or they think it's never going to last, let's just not even start. That seems to be the overwhelming attitude that we're getting from people.
Why did you ask people that question? Why did you say, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm going to London and I'm going to ask people, New Year, new me?
I just feel like it's such a big cultural phenomenon that at New Year, everyone's like, New Year, new me.
Right.
You know, like as soon as the clock strikes midnight, I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to eat better. I'm going to be better. I'm going to go to the gym. My house is going to be clean. I'm going to, you know, it's really become a bit of a cultural phenomenon that I just thought, is everyone thinking this? But I feel like it's possibly got a label now, New Year, New Me, and it's sort of tongue in cheek, and it's got this sort of label about it now. But then even when I was wee, I remember my mum had to make the house immaculate before the bells, before midnight.
Should this be our tea of the week?
Yeah.
How New Year's resolutions let us down overall?
Do they let us down or do we let them down?
Tea of the week. Do New Year's resolutions let you down or do we let
or
it
do
down?
you let them down?
Right.
Because this is the thing. Like, I get starting the new year on a clean slate.
Yeah.
But actually, it's not the best time, is it? Because the weather's a bit shit, so you don't really want to go out. You're starting something usually with a hangover.
I'm still full from Christmas, by the way.
You're full from Christmas. Your cupboards are still full of snacks and chocolates and stuff that you shouldn't be eating with this New Year, New Me mentality. So really, you know, is it the best time of year to be doing this? And you know, you usually wake up on the 1st of January.
Usually. Hopefully.
Fingers crossed you wake up on the 1st of January. And but if you do, you're hungover.
Yeah, it's terrible. But it's great.
So how can you start being a better you in such a terrible state?
I love that because too many things are going against us at this time of year. It's dark, it's cold. It's not California. I don't want to go for a run on the beach.
I am definitely not going for a run on the beach.
No, and I love your beach. But
it's beautiful, but
kind of year?
No, at this time of year, no. You'd freeze. You'd die. Yeah. You'd freeze and die.
Yeah, you wouldn't be waking up on the 1st of January.
Exactly. And also in Scotland, the 2nd of January is also a public holiday. So
rubbing it in our faces.
We just like to rub it in, keep the party going for a couple of days. So like,
why are we doing New Year's down here? Why are we not going up there? Next year we're up there.
Yeah, we'll have to relocate next year.
I'll tell my boss, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm in Scotland, so it's actually a day off for me.
So technically, it's a bank holiday for you.
Don't say I can't. Like, don't be rude. I said that as if I have a boss. I don't even have a boss. As I'm talking to myself in the mirror.
You're self-employed, aren't you?
My boss is the mirror on the 2nd of January.
You can justify that to yourself, honey.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, I just feel like why start off in a bad foot, you know? So talking about the 2nd of January and how we get that extra day off as well, it got me thinking a little bit more about traditions, right? So on New Year's Day, in Scotland, it's tradition to eat steak pie. Does that happen for you guys? Do you have like anything that you would eat on New Year's Day or?
There's pie. Like there's so in Yorkshire, for example, a big thing is warm pork pies with mushy peas.
Or like you heat a pork pie up?
And I know they used to heat up pork pies, but they are superior warmed up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, they're really good.
But then is that just a sausage roll?
Yeah, but with loads of mushy peas.
Oh.
In Staffordshire, there's leek and potato and suet pudding steak pies. So there is a pie thing around New Year's.
So there's always a pie.
There is a pie and usually mushy peas.
I'm not getting involved with the mushy peas. I would say it has to be steak pie, mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
And carrots, say, or broccoli, something like that.
Yeah, that sounds gravy.
Yeah, gravy, definitely. Yeah.
Good.
But then we would have a steak pie with loads of gravy. And I like sausages in a steak pie.
Wow.
Like steak and sausage pie.
Never had that, but I would have that. That sounds awesome.
Oh,
that
really
does sound good.
Really good. So yeah, we would have that on New Year's Day. And then would you continue drinking on New Year's Day? Or is that more of like a down day?
So last year we hosted it at home.
Okay.
Here in London.
Yeah.
And we woke up and I made everyone American Bloody Marys.
What is the difference with it being American?
It's vile, right? You know normal Bloody Mary?
Yeah.
Do you like a Bloody Mary?
No.
Oh, you'll like mine.
No, I won't.
Tomato juice, Tabasco, the vodka, a lot more vodka than you think you should put in, celery stick, all of that lot, bit of the spice powder on top. What makes it American? You ready?
Yeah.
A streak of bacon, properly cooked
Stop.
in with a oven baked onion ring around the celery and the strip of bacon in there.
So a heart attack.
It's horrible, but I do it. No one ever has it really. They don't eat it. They drink the drink, but
it's a novelty.
I had it in America once, and I was like, well, that's obscene. But I do it now as a joke because it's the first of the year, you know.
Yeah.
So I wake up, we have a American Bloody Marys, and it's chill, and then we'll order something from takeaway, burgers, like whatever, just chill, and we usually watch a movie. Last year we watched 24 Hours in Police Custody.
But all day on New Year's Day?
We literally just binge watched 24 Hours in Police Custody. So it's very chill. It's with friends.
Yeah.
But there's drink involved. But it is more because we're recovering from the night before.
Yeah, it's more of a hair of the dog situation.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, I like that. I feel like for us, you're sort of expected to carry the celebrations into the 1st of January. And I do really struggle to keep up with it. So, I'm not a massive drinker, right? I like a drink, take whatever. But if I've had a hard night on Hogmanay, I'm really going for it. To then you're expected to just keep up the momentum, take it into the 1st and continue on. And then the 2nd of January is a bank holiday, so quite a lot of people will just go again. And for me, I'm just like, at what point does this stop? Bearing in mind, you've just had Christmas, you've had Boxing Day, which is a big thing in my family, and you've really celebrated hard for those few days.
When you say carry it on, right?
Yeah.
New Year's, we've got the London Eye on the TV. Do you watch the London Eye?
No, I would watch the cannon going off in Edinburgh Castle.
Is that televised?
That's televised, yeah. That's what I would see.
You don't even watch the firework display on the London Eye?
No, I see the fireworks from Edinburgh Castle.
I didn't know that was a thing. I don't know.
Yeah, you should watch that this year. So Jackie Bird, who is the presenter that does it every year, she's
great.
she's a peach.
Is she a legend? is she like a TV treasure?
Yeah.
A Scottish TV treasure.
Yeah, basically at this point in her career, the only thing she does is comes out at the bells.
She's like something Hammond. What's her name?
Alison Hammond.
Is she like Alison Hammond?
A little bit, yeah. So Jackie Bird was like I don't even know what she was back in the day. I only know her as coming out at the bells, doing the 10-second countdown, doing the fireworks, etc.
Cool.
So she does like the whole Hogmanay show, and then the TV on Hogmanay is phenomenal, right?
Okay.
TV on Hogmanay is great. You've got Still Game, which is a Scottish sitcom about two old guys, and it's really not politically correct, loads of swearing in it, really vulgar. It's brilliant. Right?
Okay, can you play me that maybe tomorrow morning or something.
As soon as we leave here, we're going to go home and watch it.
Great.
So we'll watch some still game.
Yep.
And you'll get like the New Year's specials of it, the Hogmanay specials.
Yeah.
Then you've got a little bit of Two Doors Down. Have you seen that? It's shown across the UK. That's quite good. And again, it's a Glasgow suburbs-based sitcom. So we get a bit of that. There's loads. There's loads of really good TV on. It's all, they play into the Scottish thing.
What channel?
BBC One, but BBC One for me is a Scottish version of BBC One.
Oh, is there BBC One?
BBC One Scotland.
It's a thing.
It's a thing.
Hey, okay, brilliant. Let's do it.
So we watch that. And then there's loads of shortbread. We eat a lot of shortbread at New Year. In fact, it's the only time of year I actually eat shortbread.
Do you butter it?
What?
Do you butter your shortbread?
No.
Oh.
Should I?
That's a thing, I thought. In Yorkshire, you butter shortbread.
What?
Oh, okay.
I wonder what the living age in Yorkshire is if they're buttering their shortbread.
We will carry on, but guess what else they butter? Iced fingers. You know, iced buns.
What, the ones that are like hot dogs
from the bakery?
It? Yeah,
with the icing on top. They butter them. They slice them and they put butter inside. Yeah. So maybe it's just a Yorkshire thing.
Every time you talk to me about Yorkshire, because your husband's from there, it gets weirder and weirder to the point that I think, is he making this up?
No, I've had it and I've seen it and I've eaten it.
Are they winding you up for the last 10 years?
And this is a long-term joke that they've done, and finally, one day he's going to be on a podcast, he's going to talk about it, he's going to make a right tit of himself.
He's look so stupid.
Really into butter.
I can't imagine, the shortbread and butter things confuse me.
Okay.
Because shortbread is essentially baked butter. It's full of butter.
Yes.
Why
do you have that? No.
I can't. No, sorry. I'm really sorry.
Well, we're going to bust the Yorkshire myth in another episode. We have to.
We should do an episode from Yorkshire. And then we should sit with all the weird things that they eat and try them all.
We'll do it. We'll put it all on the table.
That could be fun.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not buttering my shortbread.
Okay, yeah.
We have Madeira cake.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum. How condescending.
I meant that genuinely. I think this whiskey's gone to my head.
It has.
But I really like Madeira cake.
I like Madeira cake, so I have a bit of that. Anyway, it's just good vibes. I don't really like to go out on Hogmanay anymore because I feel like every time I do, it's a bit of a disappointment.
What time? Oh yeah, what time does it start and how when does it, finish?
Hogmanay pubs could be, so they all get special licenses in Hogmanay. So you could be open to 3-4 o'clock. Some of the nightclubs are like 6.
And then you're meant to carry it on again. You're meant to keep some wind going.
Yeah, and then it's a nightmare to get home if you go out because the taxis are like, what, £7,000 to get.
It's so pricey up there.
2 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So yeah, it's I prefer to sit in on Hogmanay, and then New Year's Day is like have a drink with the family, eat steak pie, chill vibes. So back to what the topic is of the week, being New Year, New Me.
Yes.
I don't understand how you can have all of that indulgence, partying, food, sheer and utter indulgence and laziness, and then turn it around right now because it's time to be a new person. How the hell do you do that?
It's false. It can't happen. You're setting yourself up to fail.
Total fad, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't ever subscribe to it. I think I've done the odd, my New Year's resolution is going to be this. The thing, I can't even tell you what they are. So clearly I didn't take it seriously.
Have you ever had like an unhinged New Year's resolution? Is there anything you've ever thought, this is what I'm going to do this year?
Oh, well, yes. But it happened. I said I wanted to be on a reality TV show. And I actually put it on a vision board and everything.
So your 2025 New Year's resolution was to be on a reality TV show?
Yep.
And you done it?
Yep.
So what's going to go on your vision board for 2026?
Well, if it happens, I'm going to say win the lottery. If I'm onto something.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, win the lottery, just more.
More. So you just want more.
That makes me sound awfully capitalist, but
no,
yes.
But this is the honesty coming out.
Thank you.
Because most people want to win the lottery and just have more. They want to indulge, they want nice things, they want more money, whatever.
Or they'd be like, it'd be nice too. It's obviously going to be nice too.
Yeah, but what you're saying is you want it.
Yeah.
let's get it on the vision board. I'm going to have to do a vision board as well if this works.
What's going to be yours?
No idea. I set out this year as knowing I was going to get married. Well, hoping that it was going to go ahead. He didn't stand me up at the altar. But yeah, he would never dare. But 2025, I said, okay, well, we're getting married. We were in talks about doing this show, but nothing was confirmed because you know what it's like.
Yep.
Everything's a bit last minute with TV. And I set out with like no expectations, but actually I would go as far to say that this has been the best year of my life.
Wow.
Which is a big statement, but I won a lot of money on a reality TV show, which is absolutely like sorted my life out big time. I got married to the wonderful friend of the podcast, Brandon.
Yeah, so sick.
Who's sick. And he's just amazing. So yeah, got married. And I feel like I've just done like loads of self-improvement. Like being on a show like we done, you learn about who you are, what you like, what you'll tolerate, how far you can be pushed.
And very quickly.
And very quick, you learn a lot about yourself. So I feel like, oh my God, now I sound like a New Year, New Me wanker. But what I mean here...
Maybe this is why you asked the question.
Maybe I asked the question because I feel like one of those people. But I just feel like 2025 for me has been so amazing in so many ways. Physically, emotionally, financially. How the feck do you turn this around into 2026 and make it better? Is 2026 going to be a letdown? Can you put pressure on a year like that?
Do you want more?
I always want more.
So you also want more.
So how do we make that happen?
Drink more whiskey?
I don't want to drink more whiskey.
I know, it's really strong.
I'm drinking enough, even the smell.
It's lovely. It does smell lovely.
But yeah, I'm like, how do you go from the best year of your life? Because at the bells this year, I'm almost going to be sad that it's over. I think I might find myself quite emotional, thinking, oh, that's that most amazing year of my life done.
Well, okay. Real talk.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve. New Year in general. The end of one entire chapter, 2025. The start of something completely unknown.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel?
Really, really emotional. I just feel 2025, as I've touched on previously, best year of my life. Where do you go from here? It's almost like, I feel like every year feels like a chapter, and New Year's is almost a point where you go, well, that's that chapter closed. And I don't want it to be closed because it's been so amazing.
Right.
So it's trying to find how you take yourself into the new year and make it better and work harder and have more financial gain. And like, how do you do that when you've had the most amazing year ever?
Does the chapter actually have to come to a close?
It just, I don't think so, but I think it just feels like that.
Yes.
It's almost the whole world takes 2 weeks off. Essentially, the whole world takes 2 weeks, don't they? Everything shuts down for a fortnight. Are people going to wake up on the 5th of January or whenever everyone's going back to work and be like, right, that's it. It's time to start afresh. It's new. And everything that I've done last year is going to be forgotten about. And you're almost going to be just hoping that this year's going to become as good as last.
Wow.
You know? That's so deep.
Well, it's very real. I think with the dark evenings, the fact there's so much jubilation, there's been Christmas, there's family, there's like nice stuff. There's stuff like this that we're doing, traveling, hanging out. Then when we hit January, it's suddenly like, it's like it all stops very quickly.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of just a sudden change, or like the tempo just completely goes the other way.
But I think people love New Year so much. It's because of that. So not everyone's had the best year of their life.
No, like...
I'm lucky that I have.
You said you've just had the best year of your life.
I mean, where the hell do you go from here? But for other people, they may have had the worst year of their life. So they're going to be like, wipe the slate clean, new year, new me. And that's how it's going to be for them, right? So I think it just shows you the world's evolving all the time. Things are moving constantly. And because I've had the best year of my life this year, at some point in the future, hopefully a long time from now, I'm going to have the worst year of my life. And it's just knowing that you can wipe the slate clean. When I do have that bad year, I know that the opportunity is there on that Hogmanay bell to wipe the slate clean.
So you've said it. You've literally just fallen into the trap of why New Year's Eve and New Year's in general is so successful, which is one, if it's a killer year, I'm having the best year ever. I've won, I've got a debt, I've had a wedding, I've married the man of my dreams. You've been on, you've done things, you've done your TV thing.
Yeah.
I want this to continue because things are going right now.
Yeah.
In your eyes. I want that to continue on. But on the flip side, if this was a terrible year, I'm using this date as a date I can lock this all in a box. And I'm going to say, no, 2026 is going to be better because it has to be.
Yeah.
So
that's essentially it.
Yeah.
So I'm actually subscribing to New Year, New Me.
You are.
And I've just took the piss out of people who subscribe to New Year, New Me.
But if it was a bad year, you would be all about it.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
Because it's been a good year, you're like, what are you talking about?
Let's keep the fun up, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, no, you're right.
But I think that's okay. I think that's valid. I think that's totally fine.
Yeah.
That's not wrong, is it?
No, it can't be wrong. No, it can't be wrong. It's a really interesting way to look at things, isn't it? That you could have the best. There's people out here, best year ever, that want to keep that momentum up. There's people out there that want to wipe the slate clean and start afresh. And no matter what one of those camps you're in, or if you're just in the middle ground like most people are, then no matter what, when the bell rings at midnight on the 31st of January, or when it becomes the 31st of December and it becomes the 1st of January, that's it. It's time for fresh. It's freshness.
I love that.
That's so interesting.
When you see the fireworks shooting off of the London Eye, you're with everyone, and then that's like, it's going to be a whole new year.
Crazy.
Is it already 2026?
I just also can't wrap my head around the fact that it's going to be 2026, and I feel like this every year.
Yeah.
But don't you go, wow, that sounds like way into the future, 2026?
Yes.
Like, what is 2026 going to have in store for Posh and Specs? Is that...
Well,
is that your Posh predicament
this week? If we're going to wake up on the 1st of January. Fingers crossed.
So you, basically what you're saying this week as your Posh predicament is that you are basically just wondering if you're even going to wake up
no
for the new year.
No.
Because if you have some crazy plans in store for me on New Year's Eve that you're considering not even waking up, then I don't want involved.
You get ready for the way we do it in London.
I'm not getting involved.
I think the predicament this time, the Posh predicament this week is we subscribe to this, we subscribe to the closing of a chapter, but we also want to keep the chapter open if it's a good year, and we are rushing to close that chapter if it's been a bad year. I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just, what's the predicament?
What a predicament to be in. What a pickle.
This is a good time to be in that predicament, though.
I think we have had such an amazing year, both of us in different ways. One of us in one way is similar to each other, that we've ended up on TV and having a bit of a media thing going on. And it's just been really nice. And most important thing that's happened to me this year, actually I can't say that because I got married. The second most important thing that happened to me this year was that we met.
Yes. Yeah.
And now we get to have so much fun.
Yes.
Do this weird podcast.
Yeah.
And just sit and chat all the time. It's great.
I love it.
And we get to do loads of really fun things together.
Exactly.
Well, cheers to that again.
Cheers.
I've actually got a little Scottish post.
Oh, yay. Please.
And I'm really worried I'm going to get it wrong and that loads of people are going to write in the comments and say, you got that wrong. You can't be very Scottish, or whatever the hell they're going to say. But I'm going to give it a go anyway.
You've had stuff like that before.
Who cares about the haters? It's 2026.
We've all seen it. Was it episode 11 or 12? We've all seen it.
We've all seen me being
your journey.
A horrible person on TV. But anyway, so I think this is how this goes. Some hae meat and can't eat, and some hae meat that want it. But we hae meat and we can eat, so say the Lord be thank it.
Oh,
so Cheers to that.
Cheers. Thanks.
I really hope I got that right.
It sounded right.
So cheers to 2026.
Cheers. Let's bring it on. What? Less than 24 hours to go. Or 72. I can't count after all of this.
I feel like we've drank far too much of that whiskey.
Either way, guys, if you're still with us after all of these drinks, we will hopefully see you in 2026.
So long as James wakes up on New Year's Day.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year from us at Posh and Specs. Find us as usual on all social. Honestly, the whiskey is doing it for me.
Go and see if you can do it.
Find us across all James, I can't do this. You're gonna have to do it. I'm so drunk.
Find across all good platforms, Spotify, all of that lot, and yes, and YouTube as well. And find us
on social media at Posh and Specs Podcast and on all podcast platforms.
Happy New Year.
See you in 2026. Cheers.
Cheers.